Okay, fine, column. So let's look at column. So the first column, it'll be the same thing. The first column, how many are there? How many red squares are there? Red triangle tiles are there?
One, sir, but
One.
it is not a whole, no, sir. It is half
No,
triangle,
no,
sir.
this is, yeah. But I remember what I said. We are ignoring the area of the triangle. We are just actually, just looking at the area under the blue line. So we are counting everything. We are not counting this as half. We are counting it as full. Okay, so let's ignore the difference between the triangle and the blue. Understood, Aishwarya? Do you see why? Do you see if you like if I take many small. Remember, I was talking about how you draw a triangle on a cell phone screen or on a laptop screen. You make these bulbs, little pixels, little bulbs. So in there, you can think that there are these millions of rows and columns. Okay, millions and rows, columns, and bulbs. So there, the triangle will be drawn not by the straight line, but actually be turning on one bulb here, two bulbs here, three and four. Then you have million in the millionth column. You'll have million bulbs coming out. So in that case, this diagonal blue step will actually look almost straight because it will be very hard for your eyes to make out the difference. So that's why, at that case, the triangle, which is the yellow thing, and the blue thing will be almost the same. So that's why, Aishwarya, I'm asking you to count the number of tiles under the blue curve, under the blue step zigzag line, not the yellow line. Can you tell me how many? How will you count the number of tiles under the blue line, Aishwarya?
So in first column, one square, sir. Second column, two squares, sir. Third column, three squares. Fourth column, four square. Fifth column, five squares. And sixth column, six squares, sir. So 6 plus
Exactly.
5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 21, sir.
Okay, let's just verify that. Okay, so can you see this? Can you see the sticky note?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
1 plus 2 plus 3, so on so till 6. Okay, is equal to 6 times 1 plus 6, 6 plus 1, okay, divided by 2, okay, which is 3 times 7, which is 21. Correct. Good. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
yeah, let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so yes. So with 6, did everyone understand how the number of tiles under this um, is it's 21? Did everyone understand that? Or someone has any
Yes, sir.
question?
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
understand?
Yes,
Should
sir.
I ask some random person? Should I ask some random person just to make sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask a random person. Okay. So Naveen, do you want to unmute yourself? Is it okay to unmute yourself? Yeah. Naveen, do you
Yes, sir.
understand why the number of tiles under the blue thing is 21? Can you explain that? Can you repeat it for the rest of the class?
Sir, 21, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, can you repeat how you get 21?
Sir, first column is one square, sir, and second column is two rows, two square, sir. Third column is three rows, three square, sir. Fourth column is four square,
Exactly.
sir. Five column, five, sir. Six column, six, sir.
Okay, good, fine. So, I hope everyone has understood. If someone has not understood why you get 21 squares here, then please let me know. Okay, last chance. So, if that is clear, then let's remember I was showing 6 by 6 here just because I didn't want to draw 100 of them. So, the original question was for a 100 by 100 triangle. So, I've just drawn here 6 because I can't draw all that 100 of them. Now, tell me if I have 100 by 100, how many tiles are there under this? Will you actually
5,000.
add up them?
5,050, sir. 5,050,
Five,
sir.
5,050, sir.
5,050.
Okay. So let me ask one person. Someone raise your hand, whoever said. Okay, let me pick one person. Farhan. Okay, Farhan, you can tell. Farhan, you can just unmute yourself and tell me How did you
Yes,
get 5050?
sir. Adding conjugate numbers. This is one method, sir. And by formula also we find the 5050, sir.
Sir, n into n plus 1, sir.
Okay, good.
N bracket
So
n plus 1 divided by 2, sir.
n into bracket n plus 1 divided by
exactly.
2, sir.
Yeah. So for a 100 by 100 step, okay, like steps. For steps in a 100 by 100 square, you will have, oops, yeah, you will, oh, it will be 1 plus 2 plus so on and so forth till 100. And what is that? What is new line? For that, it will be equal to 100 times 100 plus 1 divided by 2. And how much is that? 5050
5050, sir.
Okay, good.
5050, sir.
Yeah. So that is the area of, that is the, and if you have 100 by 100 pixels, do you see why that would be even closer to the area of the triangle? So let me show 100 by 100 grid. Okay. So copy image. Let me see if I can put it here. Okay, do you see the 100 by 100 grid?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So here we are counting, yeah, we are counting this part. Okay, right? This we are counting this part of the. We are counting the number of tiles in this red part under that steps. And do you see how that is? Because we have 100, we have much more. Earlier we had only 6 by 6, but now we have 100 by 100. And do you see why in 100 by 100 the blue thing is almost like a triangle? So this yellow, the yellow, this, I don't know if that yellow is visible, okay, but okay, this yellow line, the difference between the yellow line and that blue thing is very little. So that number of tiles under the blue thing is, the area under the blue thing and the area under the triangle is almost the same. The gap becomes smaller and like the percentage difference is very small. So that's why this area is very close to this 1 plus 2 plus this till 100. Okay. But remember, our original question was finding the area of not a 100 by 100, 100 base by 100 base, but a 1 by 1 triangle. We are trying to find the area of a 1 by 1 triangle. And how do you find the area of a 1 by 1 triangle? By using this grid of 100 by 100. Can someone tell me, if instead of 100 by 100 triangle, if I just want a 1 by 1 triangle, can I use the same formula by breaking it into 100 pieces? So what I'm asking is that this 5050 is area of this steps when you have a 1 by, when you have a 100 by 100, right? How will I, and so this is roughly the area of a 100 by 100 triangle. What is the exact area of a 100 by 100 triangle? Tell me the exact area of the 100 by 100 triangle. If I'm not doing this blue thing, what is the exact area of a 100 by 100 triangle? Who wants to say that? what is the exact area under the yellow curve if it is 100 by 100? Yellow line. Is it 5050? What is the area of this triangle when this is 100 and this is 100?
So 5,000.
5,000, sir.
So 5,000.
5,000.
Yes, yes. So the area of the triangle.
5,000.
Exactly. So let me use a text box actually. So area of 100 by 100 triangle is half times 100. Give me the smaller font. Oops, it's too small. Okay, half times 100 times 100 is equal to 5,000.
5,000.
5,000, right? Yes. So you see that the area that you got by counting the blue thing, area under the blue, this area under this blue thing was 50, and this was 5. Getting this additional 50. Where are you getting this additional 50? Where does additional 50 come from? Why? Where are you getting the extra 50 from? Who wants to say where are you getting the extra 50 from? Okay. Anyone has raised hands? Where are you getting the extra 50 from?
Because we add 100 and 101. We multiply 100 and 101, sir.
Yeah, but tell me by looking at the figure, why is the, so not by the formula, just by looking at this picture, why is this area of under the blue thing 50 more than the area under the yellow thing? How do you get extra 50 tiles? Just look at the difference. Look at the difference. What is the difference? Which tiles are in the difference? Yeah, who was speaking? Do you see my mouse moving right now, or you don't see the mouse moving?
Sir, in blue line, half steps are increased, sir.
Exactly. So we get extra half triangles. Which half triangle? We get a half triangle from here.
We get the extra half
from
triangle,
here.
sir.
Yeah, we get one half triangle from every column. There are 100 columns, so 100 half triangles. So 100 half
Yes, sir.
tiles makes it 50 tiles
sir.
total. That's why
50 squares,
exactly.
sir.
50 squares, exactly. 100 half squares, half tiles. So you get 50 things. So the area of this one is 5,000, and this we are getting 50 more. So it's a, if you look at that, 5,050 is very close to 5,000. We're getting a little bit extra. Okay. Now I want to know, instead of this being 100 by 100, if this was 1 by 1, how do I use this to calculate that the area of a 1 by 1 triangle? So let me just say what I mean. So here this was 100 by 100, right? Now instead of 100 by 100, okay, instead of 100 by 100, I want to use the same idea. How do I copy? I just want to copy this to the next. One second, I'm just trying to copy this. Make a copy. I'm trying to make a copy of this to the next. Text box, laser. Okay, never mind. So tell me, if I were to change this 100 by 100 and just one by one, how will I use it to calculate the area under a one by one triangle? What will I have to do with this 5050 to get the area of a triangle which is one base and one height? Anyone has any idea? Using the same method, how will I do that? I want to break it into small tiles. How will I do that? And what area will I get like this? Anyone has any idea? So I want to find not area of a 100 base by 100 height triangle. I want to find area of a 1 by 1, but using the same method. That means I want to break. I still want to use, so the square will now become a 1 by 1 square, and I just want to break that square into small pieces like this. So how will I use that to get the area of this 1 by 1 triangle, one base by 1 height triangle? Anyone has any idea? So if I take a 1 by 1 square and break it into 100 rows or 100 columns like this, then I will get very tiny tiles. What is the area of each tile? And when I add up all these, how much area will I get? So I have it
Sir,
as
0.0.
Yeah, so now it is 1 by 1, okay, not 100 by 100. Yeah, who was speaking?
Sir, one
said
tile is
something
equal to 0.01.
Can the person raise their hand and then speak so that I know who's speaking? Okay, Farhan. So you said the area of each tile is how much?
0.01, sir. Then it fits 100 triangles.
Tell me, how did you get 0.01? So this is can you see my mouse moving or it is not moving right now? Farhan, do you see my mouse moving or it is not moving?
Not, sir. It is not moving.
Okay. Okay. Now do you see it moving?
Yes, sir.
Farhan? Okay, good. So you are telling me that if this is instead of 100 by 100, oh wait, this is actually I've drawn 10 by 10. I want to get 100 by 100. This is not correct. So pretend that there are 100 by 100. Let me draw. Let me see if I can get 100 by 100 here. Okay. 100 by 100. Okay, I think this might be 100 by 100, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this might be, but let me check. Okay, so what I've drawn here is not actually 100 by 100, but let me show this one. This one might be 100 by 100, but I'm not sure. Okay, but roughly it might look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. This is also not 100, I think. But okay, let's say there are 100. So this is 1 by 1. Okay, I've just divided into 100 this way, 100 this way. So what is the area of each tile? How much is it, Farhan?
Each tile is equal to 0.01, sir.
How did you get 0.01?
In one tile, 100 tiles are there, no, sir.
How is it 100 tiles? How many columns and how many rows are there?
100 columns, 100 rows.
100 rows and 100 columns.
Yeah. So what is the size of each tile?
0.0.
How many tiles are there?
100, sir.
Okay. How many rows are there?
100, sir.
How many columns are there?
100.
How many tiles are there?
100.
Total small tiles. How many small tiles are there? There are 100 tiles in each column.
10,000 tiles.
10,000.
10,000 tiles.
Total of
10,000.
10,000. Okay. So what is the area of each tile?
1, sir.
1, sir.
So remember, I'm taking, this is not 100, this whole thing is one. Think that this whole thing is 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay, or 1 unit by 1 unit. Because I want to find the area of a 1 by 1 triangle. So I want to find the area of this triangle, okay? This triangle. And I'm going to do this by calculating as before, I'm going to count the number of things in this, like the steps, small, very small steps, okay? You see that steps? See, that is along the steps, okay? So I've not drawn it properly, but the blue thing is like that zigzag thing. Just like, just like here. See the blue thing here? I've just made it 100 by 100. 100 by 100. So, so now tell me what is this is 1 unit by 1 unit. So what is the area of each tile?
0.001.
Yeah, how did you get that? Tell me, how did you get that?
The side of the square is 1 by 100, sir.
Yeah.
So 1 by 100 whole square is equal to 1 by 10,000, sir. So the area of 1 square is equal to 0.001, sir.
Exactly, yes. Okay. So the area of each tile is 1 divided by 100 whole square. I'm just going to do, instead of whole square, since I can't draw square here, I'll just put a caret. This caret means to the power, okay? Which is 1 over 10,000. Okay, which is 0.0001. Okay. Another way you can say is that since there are the area of this whole entire square is 1, and there are 10,000 tiles in this, so the area of each tile must be 1 over 10,000. So this is the area of each one. So now tell me, how will you use this 5050 that we got? How will you use this 5050 to get the area of this triangle, which is 1 by 1, not 100 by 100? So how many tiles are there in this? How many tiles are there under the blue steps? There are 5050 tiles, correct? Number of, yeah, go ahead, sorry. Yeah, so what is the area of the thing under the blue thing? Okay. Can someone tell me now, how will you get the area of under the blue steps?
Adding
Area
consecutive
5050?
Adding consecutive numbers, sir.
Yeah, that is the number of tiles. Okay. So we already know the number of tiles is 1 plus 2 plus 3 till 100, which is 5050. But how will I get the area of the total area of all those tiles under the blue? Is the total area is it 5050?
No, sir.
How much is it? What is the area? If we had 100 by 100, then the area under the blue thing was 5050. But with 1 by 1, how much is the area under this thing? The number of tiles is still 5050. The number of these small tiles is still 5050. But each tile is now very small. So how much is the area? What is the total area of all the tiles under the blue stairs? Is it 5050? Is that the area?
5.05, sir.
How did you get 5.05? See, look at the area of all the tiles in the entire square. How much is it?
Sir, 10,000.
Remember, it is 1 by 1. Okay, it is not 100. The length is 1.
Sir, the area is equal to 0.5.
Area of what is 0.5?
The area of 1 by 1.
Yeah, 1 by 1 what? Which one? 1 by 1 the triangle or the 1 by 1 the yellow triangle or the
Triangle.
1 by 1?
Triangle.
Yeah,
Yellow
the
one.
area of the triangle is yeah. How did you? But that you got by the formula, right? Half into base into height. I want to do it by
Yes, sir.
counting triangles, by counting tiles. I'm trying to derive. Remember, we think that we don't know a formula for area. We don't know half into base into height. We are doing it by counting tiles. Okay. So the total number of tiles under the blue thing is 5050. How will I use it to get the area of that this thing under the blue thing? Someone had said 5 point something. How did they get 5.05? Someone had said
The number
5.05.
of number of tiles
Yeah,
under steps is 5050, no sir.
yes.
Area of one tile is 0.001, sir.
Yes.
So 5050 into 0.001, we get 5.05.
What is the area of each triangle, each tile? How much is it? How many zeros are there? 0 point how many zeros?
2 zeros, sir.
Yeah, how did you get 2 zeros?
So side of each small square is 1 by 100, sir.
Yes.
So 1 by 100 whole square is equal to 1 by 10,000, sir. So we get 0.001.
Okay, so let's see. Is 1 by 10,000? This 1 by 10,000 is equal to 0.001. Is that what you're saying? Right?
No, sir. 0.0001.
0.0001,
Sir,
sir.
3 zeros, sir.
You forgot one extra zero here. Okay. So now if you will get the correct answer. That's why you were getting Mahalakshmi. That's why you were getting it wrong. You were told 5 point something, right? How much is the total area of all the tiles under the blue thing now, under the blue steps?
0.505, sir.
Exactly. Okay. So let's continue writing here. So area of tiles under blue step is equal to 5050 multiplied by 0. Either you can say 0.001 or I can just say 1 by 10,000. How much is that?
0.505, sir.
Five.
And what is the actual area of the yellow triangle? Is it 0.505 or it is slightly less?
Slightly
It
less.
is less, sir.
How much is it?
It is less, sir.
How much is it? How much is it?
0.5.
0.500.
So it is 0.5, but how much did you get? You got 0.505. So you got a little bit more. And the little bit more you got, why? Because if you, for example, it will be clear in this figure. Because there is extra half triangles which are being added up. Right? Which is more clear here. These extra half little bit triangles are being added up. So, and that's why I'm getting this extra 0.5, this 0.005. So I'm getting slightly more. Now, instead of using 100 by 100 by 100, tell me what will happen if I use million by million. So I make it million tiny things here and million tiny rows here, million tiny columns. If I make million, do you see that the blue thing and the triangle will become even more close? Do you see that? So it's like I was telling you, right? You have a resolution of the of the screen when you're showing it on television or on a computer monitor. The moment you make the resolution finer and finer, then you can draw almost this blue thing will almost look like a straight line. So if I have million by million, can someone tell me using the same 1 plus 2 plus 3 kind of thing, how much area will I get under the blue thing? If I use million by million tiles, how much area under blue steps? Yeah, can someone tell me? And if you don't know the exact thing, you can just tell me how you will calculate it, and I can slowly perform the calculation. So you can either tell me the answer or you can tell me the steps so that how to go about doing it. So if I use million by million, so it's just a 1 by 1. Okay, remember it's 1 by 1, but I'm just dividing, instead of dividing into 100 rows, 100 columns, I'm using million and million. Who knows what will happen if I use million by million?
Sir, we have to find out the area of each square.
Yeah. So can you try to tell me how walk through the steps? So what will I do? What is the area of each square? You don't have to tell me the answer. Just tell me the formula for it, or something like that.
1 by 1 million whole square, sir.
Yeah. So let's use, instead of using a million, let's use n. Okay. So 1 by n whole square. This caret is square. Okay. Just pretend that this caret. When I say this caret 2, it is just square. So 1 by a million whole squared and multiplied by what? The number of tiles. What is the number of tiles? What is that multiplied by?
Millions.
How many tiles are there under the blue thing?
Sir, 50,500.
50,000. 550.
Just tell me in terms of n. Pretend that n is a million. Then how much is it? How many tiles are there under, if this is n by n, then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 till n. So how many tiles are there under the blue steps? In general, if this is n by n, how many tiles are there under the blue graph? Who wants to say? What is the formula?
N bracket n plus 1 divided by 2, sir.
Exactly. So it'll be n times n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. And let's simplify this. What will I get if I simplify this? N and n will cancel out. And what will I get? Half times n plus 1 divided by n. Okay. So when n was 100, then I was getting half of 101 divided by 100. When n is million, what will I get? Half of? What will this be?
Half of million.
Is this half a million? This is the total area under the steps, okay? So remember, I have an n squared here, and I have an n times n plus 1 by 2. So one n and one n will go away, and you will get n plus 1 divided by n. So how much is that? When n is a million, how much is this? Who wants to say the area that we get out of this when n is million? Priyadarshini says 50, 50, 50. No, I don't think that's correct. No, I don't think it's 50, 50, 50. I don't think it's 50, 50, 50. Million into million plus 1 divided by 2 is not that much. Priyadarshini, how did you get that thing? How did you get 50, 50, 50? For the number of triangles? For the number of small tiles. Can everyone tell me how much you get if I use n equal to million? Then how much do I get out of this? Out of this?
So 5 lakh point 00001, sir.
5 lakh point 6 zeros and 1. This is what? This is the area. Is this the area under the blue step thing? If you have million by million, can the area be more than 1? Remember, the area of the whole thing is 1. So the area of this under the triangle thing cannot be more than 1. How did you get this, Mahalakshmi?
I multiplied 1 by 2 into 1 million plus 1 divided by 1 million.
Okay. So how did you get this? By taking 1 million plus 1 divided by million and then half. How did you get this much? So you were doing 1 by 2, right? Multiplied by 1 million and 1 divided by million. Is this correct, Mahalakshmi? Who wants to say how
Yes,
much
sir.
you get by using? Yeah, how did you get 5 lakh point? How did you get close to 5 lakh by using this? What is million and 1 divided by million? How much is that approximately? It's going to be very close to what? How much is million and 1 divided by million, Mahalakshmi? Very close to what? Will this be 5 lakh, close to 5 lakh, Mahalakshmi?
No, sir.
This is what you are going to get for when n is million. How much is this? Half of million and 1 divided by million. What is million and 1 divided by million? It's close to what? What is million divided by million? How much is million divided by million?
So 1.
1, sir.
Yeah. And million and 1 divided by million is going to be how much?
0.0001.
Repeat again. Farhan, did you say? How much is it?
0.00001, sir.
Is it going to be that small? Million divided by million is 1. And now you're taking million and 1 and divided by million. You're only changing from one numerator from million to million and 1. Million and 1, you're dividing it into million parts. Is it going to be very small number? Is it going to be 0.000 something?
Sir, it
Or
is
is it going
greater
to be
than
1.0001.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it is half times 1.345. Half times very close to 1. Okay. And someone tell me how much this is exactly? How much is this exactly? Half times 1.000001. 5 zeros. How much is this? What is half of 1.000001? Yeah, who wants to say? Anyone? Anyone wants to go tell me roughly the calculation for that? It's time for our mentor meeting, so can have you. Okay, sure. So everyone has a mentor meeting. We can continue next time. So we can close here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thanks everyone. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Bye,
Madhura
sir.
Pujari. Okay, bye. Yeah, Madhumita, you have the
Bye,
right
sir.
answer. Yeah, bye. Thank you. So we can continue next time. Thanks.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye.